Yo, welcome back to another vid, guys. All right, this is a quick one. Do you need to change your programming if you are bulking or cutting? A lot of people think, like, when you look at bulking and cutting, people think you need to change your programming all the time to match your calorie intake, all right? So the way you manage your weight for fat loss or fat gain or muscle gain in general is your calories, okay? Your programming should always generally stay the same. If not, you add a little bit more. So I'll just cover off on bulking. You should always maybe add a little bit extra work, all right? Because you've got a surplus of calories to match your training output. So the idea is to grow muscle. So if you're just kind of just going along doing your thing and you want to grow muscle, you need more training stimulus. So you need to increase your intensity and volume, either more sets, more reps, more weight. One of those or two of those variables, and that over weeks to months with good programming, you'll grow muscle and you'll obviously gain weight through a calorie surplus. But if you're in a deficit, you should not change your program, okay? So the idea when you're in a calorie deficit is to maintain muscle mass, if not go through a recomp and gain a little bit of muscle mass. But the main idea is to lose body fat, maintain the muscle mass, and look better naked, okay? So eating in a calorie deficit is a stress on the body. Training is a stress on the body. If you start doing lots of cardio, lots of training, eating a deficit, you're more likely to fall off the bandwagon because you're not going to be able to adapt to and recover from the amount of training stimulus you've got there, the amount of stress you're putting on your body. So I always recommend to clients and just anyone in general, keep the training program exactly the same. If not, add a little bit extra or change a few different variables, but don't go and throw in and start doing HIIT and heaps of like jogging and all this other stuff. If anything, you should keep the same training program, throw in some extra walking, go from 5,000 to 10,000 steps, do a little bit of Liz, steady state cardio if you really enjoy running. But if your main goal is to look better naked, just keep like your calories in check, hit the calorie deficit, maintain that for a period of time. That will get you to your weight loss goals. Keep your training stimulus the same. Because the thing most people fall off the bandwagon is when they change the training program, they change what they're eating, how much they're eating, and cardio. Cardio people don't realize how much of a big stress it is on the body, all right? Because every step you take is a certain amount of force on the body. And if you're doing a 2, 3, 4, 5K run, all right, that's a large amount of stress you're putting on the body. And the body's got to adapt to that plus your training program. All right. So if you aren't having adequate food to adapt to that, then your body's not going to recover. You're just going to break down.